Hi, thank you so much for joining me. It's actually evening today, and today's video is all about shaving in the evening and at night. I just want to say a special thank you for everyone that's subscribed. For those of you that like and comment on my video, thank you. I really appreciate it, and it really makes me motivated to make more videos. Anyway, let's get on with today's shave. Night shaving. So today I've chosen this the Club Signature as my scent for the shave. I'm also going to be shaving for the third time with the Razorock BBS marine grade steel razor. It's got a Astra blade which I'm using for the third use, and the post shave is going to be True Fit and Heal Sandalwood, which I'm pairing with the Signature, the Club. Let's talk a little bit about what this shaving soap is, and then I'll have a nice shave, and I'll also talk to you more about night shaving. So the first thing that I really wanted to talk about is this particular product. It smells really, really wonderful. My wife doesn't like the smell too much, but I love this scent. It's sweet, and it's meant to be bourbon, vanilla, tobacco, sandalwood. Okay, so I'll read the ingredients. It's stearic acid, beef tallow, goat milk, shea butter, potassium hydroxide, something called kokum butter, mango butter, glycerin, cocoa butter, castor oil, pig fat. It's got strained yogurt, avocado oil, coconut oil. It's got camellia oil from Japan, sodium hydroxide, lanolin, agave, which is a sugar, bentonite clay, and beeswax, sodium lactate, argan oil, fragrance, and essential oil. So how's that for a mouthful? Now, I like all the ingredients, except for maybe the lanolin. The beeswax, hopefully they've saponified it, but we'll find out. Now, the smell, it's vanilla, tobacco, it's sweet, bourbon-esque, and sandalwood, and a sweeter version of sandalwood. And it's got two types of sandalwood in it, which makes it very, very interesting. I think he uses Arabian sandalwood and another one doing this. And as you can see, it's a brownie chocolate color, which is really, really interesting. So I'm just going to get a good amount on my soap spoon, rub that in the bowl, and I'm going to be using my Yaqi Mocha brush, which is my favorite brush of all time. So night shaving is, I think it's particularly interesting. A lot of men will shave at night, and I've shaved at night many, many times. And who are the type of people that shave at night? And why is night shaving popular amongst many men? And why isn't this discussed more? So I wanted to do special emphasis for the night shavers and what are the benefits for some people. Now, the night shaves that I've done have been because, just let me pause the video, wet my face and come back. So I've just moistened up the face, wet the brush, and I'm about to do a lather now. So the night shaves that I've done in my life are many, many, many. Night shaving is particularly good if you're a shift worker. Let's say you work in a hotel and you're doing an evening shift. It's particularly important if you're working front of house to be nicely clean shaven. Or if you work in a professional environment, and you're doing shift work, that's really important to be clean shaven for the shift worker. Another person that might shave at night is someone who may have a medical condition like sleep apnea, where they have to wear a full face mask, and the seal is particularly important around the face. So shaving for them is really, really important. So they might shave at night. Other people that might shave at night, that smells good. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the sandalwood smell in this. It's a really nice sandalwood. It's a rich and enveloping. And the reason why I chose this particular soap is because it's calming, soothing. It's not a citrus smell or a very bright smell. And so picking the scent for this shave was really, really interesting. As I went through the scent, I smelled all the arousing, very citrus, very fresh scents, oceanic scents. And I was like, no, I don't want to shave with that tonight. I want to shave with something that's a little bit more deep and bold. And this is just really nice. It's calming, it's bold, it's relaxing. And so, the guys with sleep apnea, they're going to be the ones shaving at night to get that good face seal. Who else might shave at night? Guys going out on a date. Guys going out on a date when you want to look your best. And when I actually went out for a first date with my wife, I remember it quite clearly. I took her out to a restaurant and I shaved before we left. I finished work at around, I got off maybe about 6:30, 7 o'clock. But before I did that, I showered and I shaved. And I took her out for our first date. I'll let you know what I did. I took her out to a Thai restaurant. And then we went out dancing. Now, our first date was very, very interesting because she wasn't expecting anything particular. We were just catching up as friends. And she had messaged me many, many times, and she was particularly interested in me, but she was interested in me and expressing her friendship. Although her pursuit of me was a little bit more romantic. She didn't think she let me know. So what I did was I dressed up to the nines. I wore a suit, beautiful Italian leather shoes with an Italian belt, and a beautiful shirt that was nicely collared, French cut shirt. And she waved me out the front, and she was shocked. She went bright red as soon as she saw me dressed up really nicely, because she'd only ever seen me in t-shirts, shorts and thongs, or in sports gear. So when she saw me all dressed up, looking hot stuff, she went red and she couldn't stop smiling and laughing the entire night. So when you want to impress someone, being clean shaven is a good way to go, and smelling good. And so that is actually how I met my wife. And I did an evening shave. So who else might want to shave at night besides somebody that wants to go out? And I thought about this for a while. It's been on my mind. And the dads who have to take care of children, especially single dads. Single dads are going probably frequently to shave at night. Let's have a feel. This soap, I'm feeling its slickness. It has good slickness. So if you're a single dad, or you're a dad that gets woken up in the morning, you might not have a lot of time to do your shave in the morning. Kids wake up pretty early in the morning, and often at unknown times. They could wake up at 6:30, they could wake up at 6 or 5:30 in the morning. And so these guys will shave at night. And I know quite a few of my mates are single dads. And actually I know 3 of my best mates have a primary, have primary custody of their children, and are the main caregivers for their kids. and they shave at night. So it's a great video to make, night shaving. And so waking up in the morning at unknown times, there might not be enough time to get your shave in. So shaving at night might be the way to go for a lot of guys. And actually, I know one of my mates, he only shaves at night because of the kids. And yeah, it's like another bay rum but nicer. I would put this soap in a bay rum category, but quite a lot nicer. It has kind of that spices, and I quite like it. And I think the consideration of product is important, because although I smelt a number of soaps, I think if I were to shave at night, making a decision as to which soap I was going to be using would definitely influence my decision-making process as to what I'd pick. You know, I can tell you that soap selection for me, I just smelt something really bright and I was like, oh, I'm not using that. Yeah. Also, you know, I know some guys who don't have a lot of growth, and so for them, shaving in the day or at night doesn't really make much of a difference. And so it depends on the time. Like if you have to wake up very, very early in the morning and you don't want to wake people up in your household, the night shave is probably very, very important. And again, this BBS, getting under the nose, is really challenging. And you can see how challenging that is. That's the problem with this BBS, is getting underneath the nose. I'm ready for the third pass now. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter what time you shave. I know of another example of some women will not let their partners come to bed if they or want intimacy or kissing if there's roughness on the face. So I know somebody very close to me that strictly shaves his face to be intimate with his partner. And I just want to feel for this lather again. It's not the slickest lather actually that's out there. It's reasonable. It is a nice scent though, and it has a nice face feel. So let's do our third pass. Imagine that. You're no intimacy unless you've shaven. And I often hear the remark from the partner, "Are you going to shave tonight?" Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. This Astra blade is not holding up well at all. I can really start to feel this Astra blade. It's not as smooth as it was. And I've got two weepers here and here. So what time of day do you shave? I mean, I'd say for most of my life, probably I probably only do like maybe half a dozen shaves a year at night. Especially if, say, I'm away and I'm going out to a restaurant and I haven't shaved during the day, that's when I'd do a night shave. Anyway, let me wash my face. Just really want to focus underneath the nose now and really try to test out this particular a little bit of styptic here. And I just really want to show you the deficiency of the BBS. Even though it produces a really nice shave, there are deficiencies. And the main deficiency is underneath the nose and how this blade is so steep that it's really hard. Now it is possible, but boy is that challenging. So it's something to get used to. Anyway, let's rinse the face again. Pat dry. And let's use a bit of tea tree and witch hazel because that helps seals up the face. I haven't done a night shave for a little while now, and this is my first one on camera. So a little bit of tea tree and witch, sorry, this is just witch hazel, it's not the tea tree version, which I've run out. And that helps to seal up the pores because it's slightly astringent. Let me smell that soap. It's a nice soap. It does smell, you know, bourbon-esque rum, bay rum, a bit sweet with vanilla tones, and the sandalwood by Trueford and Hill to finish. And that just smells great. And I don't mind sleeping on that. That's a nice scent to fall asleep to. It's not too strong, and it's not arousing, and that's a great night shave. So if you shave in the evening or night, you know, do you like to use different scents? And how often would you shave at night? Is it a regular thing, or is it a sometimes thing? You know, are you a single dad? Are you married? Did you have difficulty finding time to shave in the morning? And that's the kids are asleep. That's where you might relax and have your shave. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.